Reino, who is this? I am Carlos, the Colombian guy. Welcome to my YouTube channel once again. And I'm happy to announce that now we are getting sponsored by Fastest Labs, which is the largest rapid test provider in America. With the new Dream Test Street, there is nothing for you to worry about while you are dating girls that look like them. They also can get you scalp, can get you drop, and wipe it out you a con. It's not a secret that every year a lot of victims of scopolamine fell into the traps in Colombia, but with the Dream Test Street, there is nothing for you to worry about. I'm gonna leave in the description of the video a special link that you guys can use to purchase the product, and you guys will get an special discount coming from the Colombian guy side. Now let's start with this new video. Welcome to another episode of my YouTube channel, and today I would like to bring y'all the latest updates, the latest news about my beautiful city, Cartagena, Colombia. In the first case, we're going to speak about an American citizen that he got arrested outside of a motel after two working girls accusing that he rejected of not to pay for the service. The police came right away and arrest him. Let's speak about this and let's jump in this article. Foreigner arrested outside of the Paris motel, according to the reports, didn't want to pay for the service. A video is circulating on social media showing several police officers arresting a foreigner allegedly for refusing to pay for the service of two women. However, an alternative version indicates that the woman who had to try to steal the man and abandon him. I don't know why some brothers, they just keep doing these dummy things. The reason why I say that is because it seems like, of course, these girls, they gave him a lot of red flags that he rather just to ignore. Anything that happened in this case, if the reason was because he didn't want to pay or because the girls, they were trying to rob him, anything that happened is on the guy. That's his fault. The reason why is because if you don't know the girls, you don't even speak Spanish, like you don't know them well, how you will allow them to take you to a motel that is also far away from the tourist area? That motel is far. I used to went there many times when I was single, and I know how far that is. Even like I'm from the hood and it's still far from the hood. So why you will allow basically two strangers just to take you to have a great time and stuff like that? Like, this is a dummy things. And this is what I tell the brothers all the time, just your common sense. And I will never get tired of this, give the brothers, the same advice, because they like to see a reality that is no. A lot of brothers, they just rather, not to hire a tour guy. Don't take it personal. I'm not saying you should hire a tour guy, but at least, ask somebody that been here before, that, kind of it's been involved in the game that you're trying to get involved with, which is the working words. Ask the question, enough question. Ask, what you need to know. You need to make sure what you have, it's going to guarantee you that you're going to have a great time. But basically this brother, the vacation turned into a nightmare. Like I say, if they were trying to rob him, that's his fault. If he didn't pay, that's his fault. But everything on here, I put that on the brother. Because first of all, you should let these people control, your knife, where they had to take you and stuff like that. Because, this is a stupid thing for real. I hope the brother is already out of prison, because they take him to a police station. There is a lot of videos that were basically mapping the floor with the brother. The police were basically mapping the floor. And what I tell the brother is because sometimes, they think if it's okay if you have the reason and you want to fight for your rights, but never call the police. Trying to fix the problem just you and the girl, because the police, in majority of this case, they won't help. They won't help. What they want is money. They will go over there and give all the reason in majority of the case. majority of the case of the girls, they will make agree and they will get more money from you than what you're supposed to pay. So just pay that right away. And like for you, they were trying to rob you. I didn't rob you. I mean, just walk away, man. Just walk away. But what I didn't understand is like why the police was there. If that was the case that they were trying to rob me or something. But I can't. At this point, like I think that the girls, had the reason. Because if they trying to rob you, they didn't just jump in a car and then leave. Why you gotta? I mean, you were fighting with them. Also, I don't know. I didn't understand really well that part. But who knows what's really happened? Because at the end of the day, I don't trust none of these girls because you never know what's next. The only thing they care about is money. But what I can tell is like if the girls were there, when they were recording and stuff like that, it's because they really want some money on that. They really are expecting some money because a lot of these girls, they don't want to be on social media. They don't want to be in cameras. And if they allow to put their face on cameras, it's because they're really trying to get what they deserve. So, fellas, if you are coming to the town, please do a favor to yourself. Don't do these dummy things because look what the brother is going through now, went through. It was yesterday a lot of locals, was defending him, but that's not enough. He ended like he went to prison, but it seems like they really were mopping the floor with him, and I didn't know what really happened once, they took him to a police station. Now he got to pay the girls. Now he got to pay a ticket, and who knows, if this is going to affect, his entrance whenever he wants to come to Colombia. Who knows how this going to end, fellas, but I hope, everything goes well for both sides. And let me tell you guys, I'm going to take a minute, 2 minutes, even 3 minutes to clarify something. A lot of brothers, like, they don't know how hard it's been for me to be creating videos and stuff like that, especially I'm not rich, I'm just a tour guy. I've been purchasing, things what I need, cell phones, a little microphone and stuff like that, because I'm not rich, I can't provide, a lot of things just right away. When I started the channel, my purpose was like interview Americans with business in town. At the beginning it was good, but, at some point, like, I didn't have good numbers. So at some point I was just chasing, the business owners. Some point, many times, we set out the appointments that let me down. They changed appointment, and then I was hiring, a photographer that he also was charging me money. So at some point I was spending sometimes, some videos $50, $60. I know for a lot of you guys, that's not a lot of money, but for me, trust me, in Colombia, I can do a lot of things with $60. So that's the reason why, because a lot of brothers, they say, oh, you only post negative things, the bad things about Colombia. But I found with this microphone and this phone that I have, something, my confidence. It's more easy for me. First of all, I don't have to pay a videographer to edit my video. And also it was taking a lot of time. So I wasn't consistent like I am now. Like I had to wait. First of all, I was depending on 3 people. I was depending, first of all, on the business owner. Second of all, I was depending on the videographer, and third, but last, I was depending on me because they were busy sometimes, and I was free. I was available to do the video, but they were not. Sometimes they were available to do the video, I wasn't. So I found this better way for me just to keep posting, to keep promoting my country, to keep creating my country, to keep creating like a content, what I mean? So that's the reason why I always, trying to post things. I always sometimes, I try to post also good things, but I see, like a lot of brothers, they just like to see, this type of contents. Some brothers like to say good things. The video with the good things that I have don't have more views than the video that I post, with topics, about the gurus and stuff like that, because unfortunately that's the market. A lot of brothers, they've been taking personal, like, hey, you only post negative things, bad things. Brothers, trust me, at the beginning that was the main purpose, but I was making good money with my agency. Thank God I made good money with my agency. But like I was putting a lot of money on the videos, and at that point I didn't know if it was gonna work or not. So those videos with the good things that are on my channel, for sure, just go ahead, go watch it. But they don't have a lot of views like like some of the ones talking about the world. So I never want to promote my country as a bad destination to visit, or just the negative things. A lot of brothers, they just been taking personal, like this is just content, man. Don't take it personal. But I just want to clarify that part. That I don't promote Colombia, as a bad destination. There is a lot of good, great things that I always trying to say on the videos. I just don't focus on that part. You know what I mean? So I hope you guys understand that part. Stop attacking me. I'm just, trying to bring you guys, something, that good information. So now I'm gonna say with another case that happened to an American citizen in town. Fortunately, an American brother, he passed away in a hostel in the Espinal neighborhood in Cartagena, Colombia. Let's speak about this and let's jump in this. American tourist loses life in a hostel near to the History Center. The cause of the death of an American tourist who was staying at a hostel in the Espinal neighborhood near to the History Center of Cartagena are still under investigation and are under circumstances to be established. The body of the foreigner was found in the early hours of Tuesday, January 21st, in the room where he had been staying since arriving in the city from the United States. Following the judicial inspection carried out at the scene by the criminalistic officers of Sihin, the man's body was taken to the morgue of legal medicine in the Zaragoza neighborhood. The identity of the foreigner was officially revealed at the forensic institution. It was Leonard Herbert Fickion, who was initially reported to be a native and resident of New York. His identification was established through documents found on his room. So far, neither the Metropolitan Police of Cartagena nor other authorities in the city had comment on this incident. So this is the current situation in this case, and I'm gonna leave all the links at the description of the video so you guys can go see the videos, all the news, all of that, without losing any details, because sometimes YouTube is been tripping and I had to cover some letters, some words, so I won't get in trouble with YouTube. So guys, thank you so much. Thanks for everything. If any day, anytime, any moment you guys come into Cartagena, Colombia, and need an agency to book your tours with, please hit me up. You guys can follow me on IG like CTG Connections. That's the name of my company. So thank you so much for that. Also, I'm gonna leave at the link of the video, at the description of the video, a link with my PayPal information. If you guys wanna bless me, wanna send any donations, go ahead. But the Colombian guy is not begging for money. So guys, thank you for everything. None of this would be possible without you watching me behind the screen. So all I can say is thank you so much. Thanks for everything, and I really appreciate all of you guys. So now, see you soon on the next video.